drawing. Now look at this beautiful woman, and let's see, this is great reference. Post from Melissa Q. All right, let's bring this lady into the Photoshop. And here's our drawing posted by Melissa Q. Difficult pose, front, full light, struggled with it. Okay, let's bring the drawing now into Photoshop. And let's see if we can't do a quick little comparison here. Not bad, not bad at all. You're right. After reading your comments, this is a very difficult one, but it's not the worst front light I've ever seen because we are getting some underplanes and shadow. So let's just tackle this now. The first thing that I see is off is a lack of balance between the width and the oops. Let me get a, why isn't this, sometimes photographs just don't let me draw on top of them. There we go. This on your drawing from here to her ear. It's not letting me draw on there. Let's just draw on the drawing. Number one, from here to here, I feel is too wide on your drawing compared to from here to here. So that's the first thing that I would fix, okay? Now, if we go to the photograph one more time, see if it lets me do it. From here to here versus from here to here are it's pretty darn equal. So what you need to do, a short fix, is you need to move the ear to the right and you need to chisel in. Okay? That's number one. Number two, what you need to do is this is too round. Too round. And on her, yes, it's totally round right here, but then we go straight. And then we, oops, and then we kind of come on down. So you see the difference in the two from the reference to the drawing. So what you need to do here is you just need to come up a little bit and then chisel some off. You need to chisel quite a bit off of this right side of her. And then I would lift this a little bit. This side is much better. Okay? I'm telling you, the left side of your drawing, her right, is much better. You have a beautiful light and shadow on her hair, and you have a beautiful line that separates. Yes, I would totally tone down that highlight because it's in the shadow. I would totally tone this down. So this area, if I'm drawing on a photo, this area of her hair needs to be toned down to more of a middle tone, and that's going to frame her face. Okay, the light's coming from the side over there. You got a rim light. Over here is a different story. This is how I would tackle her hair. This side, this is going to be your shadow shape, and you need to not make it all dark, but make it middle tones and darks. Okay. From her chin down to about her chest, her collarbone, you can't have this be too light because that's going to frame out her face. So this is going to be, if this is a 10, which would be pure white, 10, which would be pure white, maybe there's going to be a 9, or maybe that's going to be an 8.5 value. This would be a 5 to a 6, maybe even a 4. This would be a 3. Now, I think that's going to be very, very important to your drawing. When we get into her face, what you need to do is you need to, you're doing it, but you need to do it more. You need to treat this whole area again as more of a one big shadow unit. Okay? See how you have this light? You have this light. You have this light. It just needs to be toned down. This one on the left side of the photo is a little bit more subtle. Now, when I say shadow, I don't mean like a massive dark, but it's just got to be a one value salt. You got to get rid of the pure whites in there. There's no pure whites in there. There's lights, but no pure number 10 whites. Look at this shadow shape. Okay, you need to tone that down. You need to get rid of all the lights on that underplane of the nose. See how you have a light over here and a shadow? You need to tone that down. You don't want to draw attention to those nostrils. Same thing over here. So So what you do here is just come on in and, just make that a shadow. You're doing it on her lips. See, this is gorgeous. You got a beautiful shadow shape. And then you got to go a little bit more shadow over here. Okay, so let's do this on your drawing. Let's subtly do this. Let's get an opacity of maybe, I don't know, 16. Bigger brush. I'm going too dark. Now, does this make your drawing look pretty? No, but it's just going to make your drawing look a little bit more voluminous, and I'm not going to, in 2 minutes here, make it look pretty. What you also want to do is, see where my brush is on the screen? Lighten that part of her nose. Lighten that. Don't make that so crisp. Let's go back to the dark. I'm bringing the opacity to a 10, which is what I should have done in the first place. Knock that down. I would put a tone over here. No doubt I would not copy that background. That's going to make her stand out more. This I should go a little bit darker. Okay? I hope I'm giving you some ideas, because most of the light is hitting that side of her hair. Does that help? I hope it helps. You just got to tone everything down, and you got to squint a little bit more at your drawing, and you got to pay attention. I hope I remember to edit out that cough. If I don't, I'm in trouble. You guys are I'm gonna cough right in your ear. You got to really get in these big values. I'm sorry, big angles of these items first. You just got some hard edges in our facial features. You got to soften those. Okay, I got to move on.